Cinnamon, I sent the little flyer we have. So guys, you can download that flyer and send it out. FridayMastermind.com. Get your people on. We're gonna go ahead and kick it off here. Happy Friday to everybody. See, Real Deal Neil, Real Deal in the house.
Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, real. Good
What's
morning,
up, Jimmy?
morning. Jimmy Okanola. Good morning, guys. Welcome. Come on in. Well, this is our 6-figure Friday Mastermind, guys. Welcome everybody. Let's kick it out, guys. We always kick it out with a little gratitude. Anybody grateful for anything on this morning? I know I'm grateful. I'm excited this morning just to be in the land of the living in good health and strength. Grateful for this amazing dream team, the family that we have with the dream team, guys. You all are rock stars. You all are amazing. So glad to just not just be in business with you, but be in the family with you. Call one of you all my friends. So
amen, brothers
and sisters. Amen. So all right, anybody else?
Amen. I echo that same thing, Rod. I'm grateful on the day. Just to be here with a great group of people on a Friday to really just connect with those that kind of have the same goals and vision. Most of us are in real estate or thinking about getting in real estate. And so kind of have a common goal right there. But at the same time, we all want to be helpers of one another. We want to be able to give back to each other, be able to support each other, and not just for financial gain, but it's really, in all areas of life. Like Patrice, I think a couple of days ago, she had mentioned how she was able to beat cancer. Man, we was with her through this journey, man, and continue to pray for her and lift her up and things like that. Because sometimes, things can knock you off off your path and your goals and your dreams and business. But to have people around you that genuinely care about you, that will generally support you in all different ways, whether just praying for you, help you with your business, financially, anything they need to do to make sure that you're gonna be okay. And that's just a blessing to be a part of this dream team. To have that collaborative team of people, agents that not only looking out for themselves and their family, but they're looking out for you and your family. And so I'm thankful to be a part, thankful to be here on today, and thankful for my relationship with Jesus Christ.
Amen. No, that's right.
Right.
Awesome.
Amen.
Amen.
Anybody else?
I echo every single thing that was said. I'm very grateful for the goodness of God. I'm grateful just for his tender mercies and the fact that he does not give us what we deserve, but he gives us what his love has purchased for us.
Yeah.
Even in the midst of when you're doing well or you have challenges, he is forever faithful and forever true to his purpose and to who he is. So I'm very grateful to that. Amen. Because it's not of him that wills or of him that runs, but of God that shows his mercy, his kindness, his love for us. I am grateful for that. I'm grateful because I can say indeed that I am loved. I'm grateful that I can say the people that I love and care about, the people that, I surround myself with, that they are favored, that we are favored people. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that it's not by power or by might, but by him who shows his kindness and his mercy. I'm grateful that my end has not brought me this, but God has. I'm grateful that because of what he's given, no one and nothing can take away. I'm grateful that his mercy and his love just surrounds me and my family and the people that I love, the dream team, and every one of us that, that just calls on the name of the Lord. So I guess this morning, my gratitude is to encourage everybody that is listening and hearing as well, that will listen and hear this in the future, to know that it's not about what you're doing. It's about who he is. It's not about where you are. It's about what is purpose for your life. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that I can say, I cannot fail because he cannot fail.
That's awesome.
Amen. That's right, Jim.
Awesome. Thanks, Jimmy. Anybody else, guys? Powerful. Anybody else? Gratitude. Okay. All right. Let's move on then, guys.
It was awesome to listen to Jimmy say all of that. I said it was great to hear Jimmy say all of that. Yeah,
All right.
I'm,
Yes.
I'm so grateful. I echo all of that. It's not by might, it's not by power, but by his spirit. It's his goodness. I'm so grateful for the gift of family, for the gift of the dream team. I'm grateful for a mentor that can call at any time. I sure respond to me. Yeah, so I have a lot to be grateful. I think I had a closing last week, Friday, and I'm so grateful for that.
Awesome.
And
Awesome, Rose.
yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you. And I'm looking forward to another one. So I'm very grateful.
Amen.
Awesome, Rose. Congratulations.
Awesome.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Congratulations, Rose.
Thank you.
Super.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Anybody else?
Good morning. I just want to say God is good. God is good all the time. God is good.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for family, grateful for friends, grateful for his presence, grateful for his covering. There were so many accidents on the road this morning. And even yesterday, I was driving down the highway, and I always thank God for his covering, because it could be the other way. So I think about the breath of life and safety in his arms and his angels that continually camp around about me, my family. I pray for the dream team. I love y'all. And, just God is good.
All the time.
Awesome, Linda.
Yes.
Good. All right, guys. One more, anybody before we move on?
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Good morning.
How everybody doing today?
Awesome.
Great.
Bless.
That's good. I don't want to sound like a teacher's pet, but I am thankful for what I learned last master class, and that was about the construction zone. I got it plastered on my wall in my room, and that's what's got me through studying all this stuff. But I'm thankful for the construction zone because this is constructing me in this process, and I'm grateful for that. Thank you.
Awesome. Hey, who is it again? I don't see a name on there. What's your name?
Erica. My name is Erica. Erica Belt. Yes.
Okay, Erica. I'm gonna put. Okay, awesome. Glad to have you, Erica.
Good morning, Erica.
Awesome.
Good morning, Mr. Neal.
How you doing?
Good morning.
I'm at work, honey. I couldn't answer your call. I'm at work.
Okay.
Okay.
No problem.
Awesome.
Did I hear somebody else? Okay. All right, Erica. Well, we're still in the construction zone. We're gonna be talking about it here this morning. So good. Guys, a couple of announcements. Every Wednesday and Thursday at noon, guys, we're doing the EXP Explain. So it's an opportunity to put anyone that's interested in EXP or getting into real estate, you can send them here, guys. Send them here, and we welcome you all to come on as well. We had a great one on this past Wednesday, and man, there's a lot of guests on. So let's start building up the momentum for it. It's Wednesdays, Thursdays, 12 p.m. noon. And starting in August, guys, I'm going to start doing them. We'll stay on after this Friday Mastermind here. And I'm available today, too. If you have a guest that needs to hear about eXp Realty, I can stay on right after this call ends, this Zoom ends. But let's start getting the word out Wednesday, Thursdays, 12 p.m. And also, coming up soon, 9 a.m. on Fridays. Right after this. Also planning to start a career in real estate. That's probably going to start in August, guys, because next week, some of us are going to be in a conference with our church next week. But we will still have the EXP Explain on Wednesday and Thursday. So make sure you still plug your people in, and we'll have someone doing it, and have some of you all on as well to give some testimonies and things like that. We are planning a Dominate conference in August, so get ready. And that's going to be here in the Washington, D.C. metro area. Dream Team Academy next month as well. Let's see here. Yep, and we'll start registration soon. So, okay, guys, let's get into it. This is a recap of last week construction zone. Just a quick recap. Getting up early. Y'all ready? Y'all fired up? Y'all ready? Y'all ready to take some
Fired
notes?
up. Let's go.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Awesome, awesome, guys. Let's just jump into it, guys. But that powerful morning routine, just a quick recap on that. Make sure you're nailing your mornings, guys. You're getting up, you're praying, you're meditating. Anybody get up early? Anybody up early? Early risers?
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
3:30.
Anybody
3:30.
3:30? Oh man, that's, you he didn't even go to bed.
4 a.m.
I tell you, after reading that book, The Miracle Morning,
Yeah.
I decided I was gonna make an adjustment. So I said, let me try to get up 30 minutes early and see what the impact is. And it has been amazing. So yeah, that was a big shift.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm telling you, that's where champions are made, warriors are made. At early morning hours, guys. It's something special about that time. Getting up, getting your day going, especially with prayer. Any prayer warriors on here? Anybody just one, two?
Yeah.
Amen.
It's something special about that time, guys. Getting up, praying, and spending time with God, and just you and Him. So it's a powerful time for So get up early, having that quiet time, reading your goals. This is the time you're exercising your affirmations, speaking over your business, declaring what you want to see come to pass this year. How many of y'all still believing that 2023 is going to be your best year ever? Anybody still
Amen.
believe it?
Right.
Believe in it.
Yeah,
doubt.
right here.
Yeah,
No doubt.
guys, you got to know that this is going to be your year. Don't get caught up in the news. And we're not of this world system, and we don't operate by the laws and of the rules and the news and of this world system, guys. So know that this is going to be your best year ever, regardless of the rates, regardless of what they're saying going on in the market. Yeah, we got to shift. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to shift. We're going to do extraordinary things. We got to do more. We got to work hard, but this is still going to be your best year ever. You got to know it. Don't give up. Don't throw in the towel, guys. Just know that you're a victor. You're a victor. You're going to be victorious this year. This is going to be your year. You got to believe it. You got to hold on to that. This that early morning hours, guys, where your visualization, you're seeing it. You're looking at the blueprint. Again, we talked about construction zone. You're looking at the blueprint. This is still going to come to pass. Whatever you put down, your goals, your dreams, the things that you want to accomplish in 2023, guys, it's the blueprint. So the blueprint can't change, guys. So it has to come to pass. You've already written the vision. You see it. You're affirming it. You're visualizing. You're declaring it. You're praying over your goals. You're praying and believing that it's going to happen and knowing you're in the expectation zone. I want to make sure, can y'all see my slides okay?
Mm-hmm.
Expectation zone, guys. You're expecting it. It's a different mindset when you're expecting it. You already know that it's coming to pass. You know that client is coming. You know that you're going to pick up a new client today. Every week, I'm getting a new client. I get a new listing. I get a new buyer. I get a new renter, whatever it is, guys. I'm in expectation. I'm looking for it. I'm expecting it to come today. Y'all hear the difference in the mindset?
Amen.
You're not hoping, you're not operating from a place of fear and doubt and lack. You know that it's coming because I'm putting in the work.
Amen.
Planning, visualizing your day, guys, seeing your day, seeing yourself, slowing down to actually visualize and see myself getting clients, talking to people, meeting with them, doing a consultation, whether it's a buyer consultation, a listing consultation, see myself actually meeting people, helping, reflecting on the day, reflecting on yesterday. What could I have done better? Reflecting on this week. What could I have done better this week? Did I really go to work this week? Did I really, if I counted up all of the minutes, all of the hours, would it be a full 40-hour week, especially for our full-time agents? Would it be would it be a part-timer? Would it be a full-time work? Did I put in 40 hours of work this week, honest work in my business? Or would it be like a part-time person? Or would it be like a person that just kind of, it's a nice hobby, something that I do? Like one of my hobbies is boating. I can't go out and boat every day. I boat every now and then. That's a hobby. Are we treating our business like a hobby? It's just kind of something I do every now and then, but I really, I spend a lot of I waste a lot of valuable time with looking at reels and looking at videos and always in study mode and listening to this YouTube video and that YouTube video, this training, that training. How many minutes and hours did I really put into my business this week? So you got to do some reflecting time, guys. Do some reflection, some analysis. Look at the time that you're spending. Are you tracking your time? Are you tracking what you're doing every single day? If you were to rewind the tape of every day since Monday, what does it look like? Is it the work day of a productive agent, a top producer, an icon agent, or is it a work day of just somebody who just kind of, it's a nice thing to do. I got my license on the side to make a couple extra dollars here and there. What does it look like? True reflection, guys, reflection time. What does this week look like? How many hours? Go back and think about it. How many hours did I put into my business? Real work, real dollar productive activities, money-making activities, lead generating, prospecting. How many hours did I put in? Anybody put in 20 hours? 10 hours? So you got to do that reflection, guys. Reflect. Reflection time is so powerful.
Absolutely.
How many conversations did I have? Look at your numbers, guys. I got, we talk about a tracker. Yesterday, I had 10 conversations. I track my numbers. Day before that, 20 conversations. I track my numbers. We've got a tracker out in Mighty Networks, guys. You can track. Are you tracking every day? Are you treating the business like a business? Personal development, growth, development, reading. Your time where you're educating yourself, you're elevating yourself, you're elevating your mindset, you're elevating your experience, your education level about the business, about personal growth and development. How can you become better? How can you become a better communicator? How can you connect with people better? What are you doing to elevate your craft?
Mm-hmm.
We're in the people business. We're in the people business, guys. You got to be improving yourself to be able to serve people better. Anybody on that guy serving people? I'm sorry. Anybody jump in? Anybody? Linda? I call on Linda.
Yeah, I'll just, got a situation like that this week. I got 3 closings coming up in 1 week. And so, but the buyers are not here. They've been in Georgia trying to sell their house and getting that together and everything. And they couldn't even come for the walkthrough with the builders. So yesterday we did FaceTime.
Mm-hmm.
We had the builders production guy. Took us an hour to get online, do FaceTime. That way they can see everything, be involved, ask questions and everything. So it's really about going, above and beyond. More than just, the transaction, more than just doing the paperwork, getting the docs, making sure they got all electricity set up if they can't be here. So you really have to go above and beyond and really treat them like Rod says, everyone on the team says, treat them like family.
Yeah.
Because in the end, they will become your A and B clients, they'll send those referrals because they know you looked after them. You took care of them while they were away and they couldn't be here. And I think that's so important.
That's powerful, Linda. Thank you for sharing that, guys. That's how we operate. I got a call. Thank you for sharing that, Linda. I got a call a couple of weeks ago. Now, this is a friend of mine who has a coworker. I don't know her, but she's buying a house, new construction, and it's the final walkthrough, and the realtor is not even there. So they're calling me. She called him, and he said, "Let me get Rod online. I know he'll." And I kind of had to walk her through it. I have no idea who this lady is, not my client, but I had to walk her through it. And this is what you look out for. Make sure you watch this. Make sure you look out for this here. But the realtor was nowhere to be found. So Linda, that was spot on what you're saying. Just providing that excellent care and service. And keep, I saw you come off mute, Keith. Okay.
I was just agreeing.
Okay. Yeah. So that was excellent. So guys, improvement, reading, podcast. So that's that morning routine, getting up, You got to get up. You got to get up early, guys. Top producers, icons, we're up early.
Mm-hmm.
We're up. It's just something about being up early.
You can get more done when you get up early, believe it or not, because there's no distractions. It's quiet. You can get in your quiet time, and your phone is not ringing. No emails are chiming in. At that time in the morning, everything is quiet, and you get so much done, during that time. And sometimes it seems like I get more done in the early hours than when everything starts to get up. Everybody's up, moving around, things like that, because especially if you got a household where people are moving around or whatever, then there's a lot going on. You know what I mean? But when I'm early in the morning, anybody up, most of the time, most people are sleeping. And, so I found that time to be the most valuable time of the day, just getting that going, and then, the rest of the day seems like it I already got a clear picture of what I'm supposed to do today, even if it was something that I said, I forgot, I still have this appointment or whatever, that I can move things around and schedule to still fit into my daily plan of action as far as lead generation and getting on this call and different things like that. I can go ahead and set that up in the morning instead of, managing my day by, if you want to call it, was it crisis management? Yeah, that's what I want to say. Crisis management. You think you got your day going and you forgot. I got a meeting. I have this. I have a closing. Whatever is going on in your business, if you go ahead and get it out in the morning and look at what you have going on, and that way you can say, okay, I know exactly what I'm going to do today. Yeah, things do come up, but this way, most of the time, you can nail your day if you do it that way.
Absolutely.
That's what I found.
Absolutely. Let's talk about it, guys. Now we're in the construction zone. Let's talk about working on us. And then we're going to talk about some real things, guys, some real things that we got to do to really build our business this year. The construction zone, guys, putting you now, you are the construction zone. Working on you. Because everything starts on the inside. It's this life, everything, life, business, everything. It's an inside job. It starts on the inside. Your mind, your character, who you are. You saw an example of Linda's character. Her clients are out of town. So there's no way that she would have let that fall where they're closing on the house and she's not there to do a FaceTime, to show them what's going on, to include them in the process, to be there as their second, third set of eyes, to make sure that she's managing every part of that transaction, make sure that, they're getting what they want. There's nothing needed that needs to be done or by the builder. She's taking care of them. She's showing care, love, concern, making sure that our folks are taken care of and they're represented well. So your character, guys, in the business, it's nothing like having a good name, guys. You got to have a good name in the business. You got to have a good work ethic, doing the right things by your people, because where bad news travels fast. You do some bad out there, guys, they talk to other people. They tell their friends, just like when you do something good, they're going to talk, but they talk even more when they have a bad experience. So you want to have a good name in the business, in this community, your character, working on your character every single day, guys, your character. Belief, your faith, belief and faith level. What's your belief and faith level? Are you walking in it? Are you really walking in it every single day? Again, it kind of goes back to your character. Are your belief and your faith level? Are you walking it out? It just can't be a meme. It just can't be a post on social media. Are you really walking this thing? Does that make sense, guys? Can I get
Yes.
That's right.
It can't be a meme. Or are you actually going to believe and have faith? Or are you going to give up and throw in the towel? Are you going to follow the news? Are you going to be like, man, woe is me? Nobody's coming. I don't have any clients right now. Are you focused on everything that's wrong? Are you going to have faith and belief and do this thing? Can't just be a post. It just can't be a fancy post. You posting scriptures all over the place, but you're not walking in it.
That's right.
Can we be real? Can we real talk, guys?
Real talk.
Are you gonna walk in it?
How do you handle the challenges that you face?
Oh, go ahead, Jim. Yeah,
No, no.
and
And I was just saying that, how do we handle the challenges that we're faced with? Because diamonds, we all want to look like diamonds, but diamonds are under pressure all the time to get formed. To get perfect diamond, to get all your 3 C's quality of a diamond, it has to be under pressure. Diamond is formed in the rough. So I think it's just important that we embrace the fact that we're going to face challenges and we have to walk through them. And the challenges are not here to destroy us, it's to make us better, to make us stay focused, to build the character and to encourage us that we are going to come out better. And I think that's very important to remember that, because when adversity comes, it's easy to say, woe is me, what's going on? Why am I going through this? But instead of saying, woe is me, and thinking of that, think of it that, oh, wow, this is an opportunity. Instead of whoa, make it a wow. That, whoa, this is an opportunity. While God is taking me to a place to better things in my life. At least that's the way I begin to look at it now. That's because it's easy to feel you got all these great things going on, but why is this happening to you? Why is it that you're hearing other people, having closings, but you haven't had a closing yet? Why is it that, you're doing all those things, but you haven't seen the results yet? Yeah. Why is it that your buyers, are not making an offer yet, or they dragging their feet and there's no evidence that there's anything wrong? Anything that we're going through, instead of internalizing it and making it personal, turn it around and look at it as an opportunity that something great is about to happen, because he that is diligent in all of his ways is going to obviously, reap the results.
That's right.
Hang in there, guys. It's going to happen if you don't give up, guys. Your season is coming. Your time is coming. Just don't give up.
That's right.
Don't throw in the towel. I was listening to some of the Build 23 conference videos of posting it. This young man was sharing his story. Just like Jimmy just mentioned, you got to hang in there. You got to go through the tough times. His mom, he told a story about his mother getting a license, guys. She failed 18 times. She passed on the 18th time, so she failed 17 times to get her license down in Georgia. They must not have to pay to take retakes. I don't know. I know it's kind of expensive up here to do a retake, but 17 times she failed and she finally got the license.
Wow.
Now, yeah, and he's just talking to me. He's got a rev share group now, over 1,000 people. He's killing it now, but just talking about his struggle, the journey, guys. What's your story, your journey, guys? What's going to be the story 5 years from now, that you can be able to tell everybody, that you hung in there? What's going to be the story?
Mm-hmm.
Did you hang in there, or did you throw in the towel? A lot of you guys heard my story, guys. I almost quit the business. My first year and a half in, I almost quit. But that's not how I'm built. But it was tough. It took me a year and a half to do my first transaction. And I finally got one, and we're about to lose our house. We're about to foreclose. I needed this sale so bad. And my clients went ghost on me. Some people I had known for years. We had been in the military together. We prayed over houses. We walked around houses 7 times, and we did it all. And they thought it was me. They weren't winning offers and bids, and boom, they would ghost on me. And man, I had no clients, 0 clients, and I needed that sale. I needed that sale to keep my cell phone on.
Wow.
We foreclosing, losing our house, losing everything. People, my church folks never knew that, because we walked in faith, guys. We believe.
That's right.
Yeah, we believe God that, this is our season. We're coming through this. But guys, it was tough. But what's going to be your story?
That's right.
You got to hang in there, guys. You got to hang in. It's gonna happen for you if you don't quit. If you don't throw in the towel, it's going to happen for you if you be diligent. Anything on that, guys? Anybody?
Yeah. And Rob, real estate is just like doing real estate. Even though it's not a regular, a regular job, if you will, as far as you go in and you have certain hours that you work, because our hours could vary all over the place. The thing is, you're going to have challenges here, just like you have challenges in your job. Some days are going to be a great day. Some days things are not going to go as you expect them to go. And most people, will not quit their job. They will be on their job for years and years. I know I was,
Yeah.
you know, and I didn't quit. I was in the military for 20 years. And trust me, a lot of days when they said, you're about to leave your family for 6 months and go, I wanted to quit, but I couldn't quit. You know what I mean? They probably sent me to jail, but that's a whole nother story. But the thing is, you know, I've had jobs where, you know, I didn't really like, you know, the meetings that I had to sit in, or some of the things I had, the long hours I had to work, or different things. But I hung in there. Why? Because there was a bigger purpose. Because if I came home and I didn't have a job, my family was going to suffer.
Right.
I wasn't going to be able to pay my bills. I wasn't going to be able to do the things that I set out to do in life. So it has to be a bigger purpose behind just making the money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you really have to look at, you know, the business that you're in real estate. What is that? What is that end game? What is that? What is that goal? What is your why? Why are you doing it? So you can stay plugged into the process each and every day. So and believe in it, and pray about it, and continue to work in it. Just don't walk away because you know, you didn't get you had somebody that was ready to sell or ready to buy, and now they decide to change their mind. Or maybe you were already in the process and it didn't go through. Or maybe you're just trying to you're new and you're trying to get some traction to get your first client, to get your first rental buyer, seller. Don't quit the process, because it's just like in a job. You know, you have to start somewhere, and then you continue to, you know, some people start a job and they skyrocket to the top. You'll see that. Right. You know, they started and they was down, they were on fries, and now they're on register, now they're the manager, right? But you got some people that's going to be on fries for a while. You know what I mean? But the thing is, and the same thing in this business, can't really, you know, you want to kind of look at what people are doing around you to learn and grow. But at the same time, we're going to move at our pace. But we want to make sure that we're constantly improving each and every day in our business. So I said all that to say is just that don't just quit this business because, okay, I got real estate, I got a license, and now this is not working for me. Yes, it'll work for you if you could just continue to work it. And it will pay you if you just continue to work this business, continue to believe in what you're doing, and continue to be plugged into a team such as we have here to get the training, coaching, and mentoring. You have there's no way that you cannot be successful in this business. And that's my belief.
That's it, guys. Stay focused. That's the next one here. Focus and discipline. You got to stay focused, guys. Focus and discipline. Focus on what you want to accomplish. A lot of times we get into focusing on what's going wrong, what we don't have. We don't have clients. We don't have closings. We don't have, you seeing everything that's going on in the team. Don't be careful what you're thinking about, what you're focused on. Stay focused on what the blueprint, what you put on paper, the people, how many people can I help today? Can I serve today? Tell me, spot on. You got to run your race. Don't look at everything that's going on, everybody else, but run your race. Stay focused on the main thing, your goals, your dream, your why. Just like Tim said again, your why. Why are you doing this business? Stay focused on that. Stay focused on the positives, the good things that are going on in your life. That's why I like to open up these calls with, you know, your gratitude, getting up. What are you grateful for? Stay focused, because once you start focusing on everything that's wrong, guys, you're going to draw more of that to you. You're going to draw more of that to you, whether you know it or not. It's law. You're gonna focus, whatever you focus on, whatever you're fearing, you're doubting, is going to come upon you. So you got to stay focused on the main thing, your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, the things that, how many folks that you want to help this year, buy and sell real estate. Focus on the goodness of God. You're reading your word. You got to stay focused on the positive, and you got to catch yourself. You know, these calls here, these coaching calls, these are, you know, to give you some awareness now. Now you're aware of, I need to be focused on my thoughts, what I'm thinking. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is you going to draw that to you. So be careful. Think about what you're thinking about, because you will draw that to you. You become like a giant magnet. You're going to start drawing all that stuff to you, whether good or bad. Stay disciplined, guys. Stay disciplined. You got to get disciplined. You got to get some more discipline in your character. Again, this is a construction zone working on you. More discipline. I got to be disciplined to follow a schedule every single day. I got to treat the business like a business. I say sometimes you got to treat it like it's your job. You got to be disciplined to put in a good, honest day's work for an honest day's pay. Sometimes the results that we're getting is because of a lack of discipline. Discipline to make the calls, the prospect and the lead gen. We're about to cover some of those real things that you should be doing every single day. But you got to have the discipline to put in the work. A lot of entrepreneurs lack discipline. We want the freedom, but freedom becomes a double-edged sword. We have so much freedom that now we don't have, but we lack discipline. We don't have the discipline to manage that freedom. We don't have a supervisor. We don't have a boss. We don't have to clock in. We don't have to worry about getting fired. But, you know, you got to take a hard look, a reflection of your business. Like, are you in business? Or are you unemployed? Are you truly an entrepreneur? Or you just don't have a job? You got to be disciplined every single day, guys. A discipline to go to work. Discipline to have a schedule. By such and such time, I got to be on the phones. I got to be having conversations. I'm going to hit that in a second here, but that work ethic. You got to have a strong work ethic, guys. It's a construction zone. You got to have a strong work ethic in this business. What's my work ethic like? Am I putting in the work? Am I putting in the work? Here's an exercise I want everybody to do, guys. Take out a sheet of paper. Take out a sheet of paper. Change starts today. Change starts today. This exercise, guys, what's your ideal self? Right now, we're talking about where we are right now is the 1.0 version of you. But what is the ideal 2.0 version of you? What's the 2.0 version of you, guys? If you take out a sheet of paper, y'all good? Y'all still with me? I can't see no faces. Y'all still out there?
We're with you.
I'm
Yeah,
here.
Good here.
Take out a sheet of paper, guys. On the left side, 1.0. Write down everything that needs to change. Everything that only you know about, the you of you, the personal you of you, everything that needs to change in your business life, your personal life. I need more discipline. I need to be more focused. Man, I don't manage money well. Everything in your personal life that is not lining up where you're falling short. Write it down. Let's take a few minutes to write out that list, guys. It's a powerful exercise if you do it. Write down everything, guys, and we get into our ideal self. We're on the left side now, the 1.0 version of you. What's the 1.0 version of you right now? Don't like prospecting, don't like to call. I lack discipline, lack a schedule. I have fear a lot of times, a doubt. What are those things? What are some things about the 1.0 version of you that needs to change, that needs improvement? Needs improvement. Everybody should have at least one thing. The 1.0 version, guys, the you right now, maybe need to exercise more. Pray more. I don't have a consistent prayer life. I'm mean, stubborn. Nobody can tell me anything. All right, everybody got the 1.0?
Yep.
Yeah.
Anybody else need more time? Everybody got the 1.0s?
I need another sheet of paper.
Now, guys, on the other side, the 2.0 version of you, your ideal self. Write that down, guys. Write down the ideal self. And it's usually kind of almost the opposite of what you wrote on the left side, but write that ideal self. Get a vision of the ideal self. Man, I'm gonna move into shaper. I love prospecting. I love making the calls. I love making the contacts. I'm disciplined. I gotta. What's the 2.0 version of you? Pray, fast, read my Bible consistently. You know, what's some personal spiritual things, you know, personal business, cook more at home instead of eating out every day. What's the 2.0 version of you? What does that look like? Anybody want to share some of their 2.0 things?
I have stronger speech.
Good, good. This 2.0 version, guys, when you get off this Zoom here, spend some time just closing your eyes and just meditating on seeing yourself. Take some time just to see yourself as the 2.0 version of you. I'm no longer the 1.0 version. There's been a shift that has taken place right here on this Zoom. I'm no longer the 1.0. From now on, I'm going to be walking in the 2.0 version of me. This is who I am, this 2.0, this is who I am, starting from this point on. I'm no longer the same. There's been a change. I'm no longer the same. I'm walking in this 2.0 version of me now. Kind of like that scripture, old things have passed away. Behold, all things become new. What's the 2.0 you? Anybody want to mention a 2.0 you?
Yeah, one of my 2.0 is make sure that I continue, that I actually do it now mentality. Stop procrastinating on some things where I say, well, I'm gonna just do it later today or do it tomorrow. Do it now.
Yeah.
Get it done. Right away. Get it done. When it's on my mind instead of later, get it done now. And then just sticking to the schedule. Got a schedule, but just need to stay sticking to that schedule each and every day throughout the day. Not, do it a couple of days and then, miss out and then do it again, but continue to stick to the schedule as much as I can,
Powerful. Good,
Yeah.
good. Viola, I see your hand up.
Yeah, I need to skip trace my drive for dollar properties and follow up and make some calls. Even the pre-foreclosures, I need to skip trace them.
Okay.
One of mine was limit distractions, no distractions. Have a plan. I plan my work and work my plan. Don't get distracted.
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
Mine is discipline and exercise and commit to the 30 minutes to the 1 hour. Commit to it. If I can't do the calling and every prospecting in 2 hours, commit to 30 minutes to 1 hour.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Committing to a schedule for me, committing to be more disciplined when it comes to that schedule of lead generation time prospecting. All right, guys. So take that list and really focus on and meditate on that 2.0 version of you and declare that I'm not going back to the 1.0 version. That's been my history, my past, but this is who I am now. So look at that. Even if y'all look at it every day when you wake up in the morning, make it a part of your routine. This is who I am now. I'm no longer the same. I'm no longer that 1.0 version of me, but this is the change starts today. I do it now. I don't procrastinate. I have a schedule. I'm more disciplined. I got a consistent prayer life. Whatever that list is, guys, I got a long list of things. I did this exercise the other day with some, it was powerful. And that's who, and every day you just kind of got to do some course correction every day, because you know your flesh and your mind kind of goes back to want to go back to the default. But you got to now develop the habit. A lot of times we're operating out of habit most of our life, with our results and what we have and the way we function every day is kind of out of habit. So now we got to change our habits. We got to be more disciplined. We got to break those old habits and start operating in the 2.0 version of us. So you got to do some course correction. Maybe a couple of times a day, guys, maybe 12 o'clock, you got to look at it and say, hey, am I on course? Am I operating in the 2.0 version of me? You know, sometimes daily is not enough, maybe even hourly, almost, you know, a couple of times a day, you got to do some course correction, get back on course, just like a plane flying, you know, reaching its destination. Most of the time it's off course, but, you know, we got to do some course correction, in our lives, getting back on track. You know, back in the old days, remember, yeah, you're shooting that asthma. You know, get back, you know, you're on the field, you got to shoot that ass. Jason.
That's right.
Hey, you got to break out that compass, because I mean, just a few clicks, a few degrees, man, you can be way a mile off.
Easy.
Yep.
Easy.
Your land navigation, you know, navigating your life, guys, just a few degrees off, and you'd be like, man, how did I get so far away from my goals?
Don't forget that Kentucky windage.
We don't want you winging it, guys. We don't want no Kentucky windage. We want to be on target, on point. Degrees, guys, stay focused, stay on track. Your compass, that compass, guys, am I focused? Do I need to do some course correction? This right here, this exercise, guys, course correction. And let's go into our last couple of minutes, guys. These are the construction blocks right here. You got to have the mindset of client acquisition. Everybody write that down. Client acquisition. We're elevating our language. Client acquisition. What do I got to do to have client acquisition? Consistent client acquisition. Leads. Most agents fail in the business. They don't do well in the business because they don't have enough leads coming in. They don't have enough client acquisition coming in, not enough clients, not enough people coming through the front door of your store, not enough business coming in. What do I have to do to really ramp up my client acquisition? I don't have enough clients right now. You got to create conversations daily. Write that down, guys. I got to create conversations. Create conversations. The one who creates the most conversations daily will sell the most homes. It's real simple in this business. It's a real simple business, but it's not easy to do. You got to be willing to put in the work to create conversations daily. Whatever you're doing, your marketing, your branding, your videos, your prospecting, your newsletters, your emails, you got to create conversations daily. In addition to all of that, if they're not yielding you conversations, if you're not getting calls from your newsletter to have a conversation, you got to do more. You got to add intentional conversations to your branding, your marketing, your prospecting, your door knocking. If you door knocked 1,000 homes and nobody answered, then yeah, you put in work. Yeah, you know, and I believe you're going to be blessed for your diligence, your hard work. But guys, at the end of the day, it's about conversations. Anybody on that? Anybody believe that?
Man.
You can do a whole lot of the wrong thing. You can do a lot of the good. I wouldn't say it's the wrong thing, but at the end of the day, it's got to be conversations, just cut and dry. It's got to be conversations. God bless the activity. You know, you put in the work, the activity, you know, I believe, man, raw reciprocity, God sees me out there working, putting in, but man, it's got to be conversations, guys. It's a conversation type business. Conversation.
Hey, Rod,
Yeah, go ahead.
I agree with
like
that.
this week, purposely, I had 3 conversations with different business owners. Actually, I had more than that, but just sat down with them and learned a little bit more about their business. They learned a little bit more about my business, and we learned how we can refer business to each other. And so that was like a meaningful conversation, not just, hey, you want to buy or sell, somebody looking to buy and sell, but we really got to sit down and learn about each other, not only about our business, but our family, our hobbies, and different things like that, because also you want to be able to build people that can refer business to you, to have those people that are part of what you call your raving fans. When somebody come across, you want them to, when somebody says they need a realtor, that person may be a plumber. But when that plumber hears he's in somebody's house and he hears that somebody's wanting to sell or they're trying to prepare their house, or a painter, you want those people to say, hey, I know a great real estate agent, not just because I have this card, because I met Tim. I know that he's a family man. I know he goes to church. He's a Christian. I'm a Christian. I know that, he's somebody that's really passionate about what he does. So, you can build not only just what you do, but through other people that you have connections with, can also be ones that are out there trying to find business for you, even in their daily work. So that's another way that you could just take the time and have lunch with somebody, and it'll definitely pay off.
That's it. Conversations, guys. Your tracker, you need to have a tracker, even if you make one, even if you have a yellow pad and write 1 through 10 on this pad every single day, a pad for every day. It doesn't have to be fancy. How many conversations? Had a good day on Tuesday, had 22 conversations, guys, circled. 22 conversations and picked up about 3 new clients this week. So, guys, the conversations, your sphere, SOI is sphere of influence, the people around you. These are the people, your know, like, and trust relationships, your friends, family, coworkers, past coworkers, church members, people that are your sphere, people that know you, like you, trust you. Are you calling them, contacting them, sending them text messages, sending them little video texts to their phone, and they're responding back to it? That's the ones that count, if they respond. If they respond back to you. Your past clients. Are you checking on your past clients? I had some folks that relocated up to Iowa or somewhere. They bought a home up there, and I called and checked on them. Hey, let me know, you got family, friends back here in Virginia, ever thinking about buying, I'll take good care of them. Boom, that's a conversation. Keep it moving. How many of those conversations can you have every single day? Open houses, guys, you should be doing open houses. It's Friday. Hands should be going up that I got open house that I'm sitting this weekend. If you don't have clients, if you don't have enough clients, you should be doing open houses and door knocking around those open houses, meeting the neighbors. Again, creating conversations. How good can you get at creating conversations about real estate? Letting people know that you're in the business. The person that creates the most conversations daily is going to sell the most homes. Not having the same conversations over and over with your current clients. Talking about new people. Have a system where you're tracking all of July. I've hit all of my past clients, my sphere of influence. Boom, my top 50. I got a top 50 list. These are my closest. These are my top ones that I know. Without a shadow of a doubt, I've done an amazing job for them in the past. They've either referred business to me, they're a close friend. My top 50 are in an Excel spreadsheet. And I make sure that I'm texting them. I call them every single month, guys. Having those conversations. Your database, again, that's your database. That's everybody, past clients, sphere of influence, know, like, and trust relationships, contractors. I have even a tab on my Excel spreadsheet with all my contractors. Call them up. Hey, how are things going? Let me know if you come across any investors or anybody that's looking to buy and sell real estate. I ask for business from my contractors. Call my ADT guy, one of the ADT reps. Yesterday had a conversation. He's going to be on one of our masterminds, as one of our guest vendors in August. But again, he's looking. I told him I'm looking for agents. And I'm looking for people that need to buy and sell real estate. Call your contractors up, guys. Call your loan officers. Yeah, I know you work with a lot of realtors, but hey, keep me in mind. You got somebody that's unrepresented, don't have an agent, call me. I don't care how many other agencies you're working with. I'm making it personal. I send them business, so I expect business to come back to me sometime. For sale by owners and expired, sometimes you got to pay into a system. You got to get either the Red X or the Vulcan 7, but there's companies out there that's providing that data. Zillow, I think you can find some for sale by owners on Zillow as well. Circle prospecting, again, that's the Red X's. That's the, Vulcan 7. You got to pay a subscription price for that. It's about $60 a month to get the circle prospecting or to get the expireds. New construction reps. I was out at new construction on yesterday. I had a listing appointment yesterday and I passed by a new construction site. I pulled in there because I have a client that's looking for new construction. Went in and meet the people, talk to them, but called construction reps, called another construction rep, introduced myself. Hey, I had another client the other day, went into it without me. So I wanted to be proactive and I called the rep and say, hey, this is Rod Obi, I'm their realtor. But when I meet with her, I'm going to say, hey, if you ever have anybody that come in and they need to have a home sold, here's my card. I'll take great care of them. So you're meeting, just like I think Tim was talking earlier, just having those conversations, networking with people. How many people can you network with today, this weekend? Networking with investors, networking with managers. Everywhere that you go, I have a mindset that I have to network, and I have my business cards. Always have my business card, so I have my digital card, whatever works, and I'm meeting. I went to my listing appointment yesterday, and the neighbor pulled up. He was coming home from work, and I stalled. I made sure I was doing all kind of stuff because I wanted him to get out of his car. So I stalled. I started taking some pictures of the outside. I was looking like, man, what is he doing? He's sitting there. You know how you get home and I guess you start looking at your phone. Anybody do that? I know I do that all the time. I pull up to the house and I start looking at my phone. And I guess that's what he was doing. So I stalled and I was waiting for him to get out the car, and he finally got out. And I went over and struck up a conversation with him. Hey, I'm about to list this house, man. This opportunity to pick your neighbor. He said, man, that house is going on the market, man. I hope I don't get nobody crazy. I said, well, won't you buy it? How about you buy it? But he and I kicked up a conversation. He's a retired Marine, and man, so we had a great conversation and got a card, exchange information. So boom. He counted as a conversation for me that day. I went back and put him on my list, circle that list. Man, Mr. Kevin. So have a mindset wherever you go, guys, you're creating conversations. Investors, talking to investors, calling investors. What are you looking for? What type of properties are you looking for? Do you have a preferred realtor on your team? If I come across any deals, can I send them to you? Create conversations every single day, guys. How many can you create? At least 10 conversations a day. You're not hitting your numbers because you're not talking to enough people. You're not having enough conversations daily. Tracking and accountability. If you're running for icon, you got to be intensely tracking your numbers. Accountability, you know your numbers. Like you know your birthday. I'm telling you, you got to know your numbers. You got to know where you are. You got to know how many conversations I need to have in order to hit my numbers. It's hard to make up time when you're running out of time, guys. It's hard. Not impossible, but it's hard. You got to ramp up. You got to build momentum. And so what happens when you start creating more conversations, you start building up momentum. Then the business just start coming. I got a text last night about 8:30 at night. Called him up and he wants to buy a house in Baltimore. Because now I'm putting in the work over here. I'm planting seeds. I'm sowing. I'm like a farmer. I'm sowing these seeds. So when harvest starts coming up, man, it may come up on this side of the field. It may come up on this side of the field. It may come up from different areas because I'm planting. I'm sowing so many seeds, creating conversations daily. I'm a farmer. I'm planting seeds. And I know that the harvest is coming. I'm expecting, I know it. seed time and harvest since the beginning of time, seed time and harvest. So guys, you got to think like that. You got to operate in expectation and faith that it's coming. If I put in the work, I know that seed time, the harvest is coming. That makes sense, guys?
Yes, it
Yes,
does.
it does.
Yes,
Yep.
it does.
Amen.
Mhm.
Go out and create conversations, guys. Client acquisition. Create
Hey, Rod,
conversation.
I,
Yes,
I
sir.
had a gentleman that there was a lead. He was from Hawaii. And this was like middle part of last year, and he was thinking about moving to the area. So I was sending him homes, and then he decided, hey, his job didn't permit him to leave at the time. So he said, I'm gonna just hold off on it, whatever. But I stayed in communication with him, followed up with him, still was sending him listings and things like that. And it's funny, yesterday he gave me a call and he says, hey, Tim, I'm actually in the area. I'm sorry I hadn't called you. I've been in Stafford for 2 months, just getting settled in. I had signed a new lease, but I got 10 months left. And I still want to pursue and start finding a home. And because, you've always stayed in contact with me, I definitely want to work with you. And so let's get together. I said, hey, you're right here. He said it's right off of 610, which is like literally 5 minutes from my house. I said, let's get together and have lunch and meet and then go ahead and see what we can do. Because you're 10 months out to get you in the house, possibly a new construction. So just stay in contact. He was in Hawaii and now he's right here in my backyard. So just that constant communication.
That's it, Tim. Guys, be willing to put in the work, guys. Part of your 2.0, I hope everybody wrote, to just work harder, to be diligent, to be a good steward over the business that God has given you. Be a good steward. Work hard, be diligent. You look throughout the Bible, especially in Proverbs, they talk about, the diligent hand and a slack hand. God blesses hard work. We talk about it all the time. Faith, faith without works is dead. You got to be willing to put in the work. You can't wait on it, guys. You just can't operate in grace, just waiting on it to come. You got to be willing to put in the work. You got to take action. Go. You hear that word a lot in the Bible. Go. You got to go. you got to go and make disciples. You got to go. You got to do something. So, all right, guys, let's go out there and make it happen. It's going to be your best year ever, guys. Your people need you. They need your service. They need you. Everybody on this call, you're so amazing. You got so many gifts, talents, and wonderful things about you. People need to be represented by you. You got greatness on the inside of you. There's icons. This whole room is icons, guys. If you looked at me 10 years ago, I was struggling, guys, but there's icons. If you hang in there, you stick to it, you don't give up, but you put in the work, be willing to hustle, to grind, to make a better life for you and your family, to help people, to serve people, be a servant. Guys, blessings to you. They're going to take you down. Go ahead, Keith.
Hey, sir, I just want to ask a question. I thought our convention was supposed to start next week, but it sounds like we on it now. I'm
we fired up.
Yes, sir. I'm wondering if this is a preview of what we're going to see next week. I'm ready.
Absolutely, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm speaking around noon on, I think it's Thursday.
Thursday.
Man, it's going to be a powerful convention. I invite anybody